Beauty for Ashes is a prison ministry that invites the church to come into the prison to bring the good news that Jesus died for the things that lead to incarceration. There are certain risk factors that lead to incarceration. There are childhood traumas and abuse, poverty, drug addiction, unhealthy relationships, fatherless homes. And our mission with Beauty for Ashes is to show those that are incarcerated that through Jesus Christ, these hurts can be healed, these strongholds can be broken, and lives can be transformed. Beauty for Ashes Reentry is an 18-month program where the women that are inmates, no matter where they are incarcerated in Missouri, they can apply for our program. They come to Vandalia and they live on a wing of the prison in a Christ-centered community, and there they go through 20 hours a week of Christ-centered classes like Oaks of Righteousness and Financial Peace University, Boundaries. What we do is we address those risk factors from a biblical worldview. We walk with these women and men. We meet them right where they're at, and we walk with them as they discover that God is their loving Father and that Christ is their Redeemer. So they come to a place of inner healing, and they experience a life transformation that will bring hope for their future and a restoration in all their relationships and a trusted place back within their community. Beauty for Ashes was birthed out of my own personal experience of going through a drug addiction and ending up in prison for 4 months. My addiction didn't go away when I was in prison. In fact, it continued for another 8 years until I eventually found a class at my church called Oaks of Righteousness. And it was there that I learned how to fight the battle of addiction on a spiritual level where it really exists. I found where the roots of my issues had started and learned how to take all of that through the cross. And then I was on a mission. I wanted to take these truths back to prisons everywhere. We invite the church to come and engage with our ministry. We can't do it without volunteers, so we just want to invite you to come and be a part of that. We use all gifts. So whether you teach or preach or you're just good at hanging out with people or maybe you do sports, whatever it is you do, we want to invite you to come and do that within the prison system. We also are looking for you to engage your treasures and your talents to help support this ministry. We are a parachurch ministry, and because we're Christ-centered, although we exist in a state facility, we cannot take any state funds to do what we do so that we can stay Christ-centered. So we invite you to come and support us financially and with your time and your talents.